Today, I'm going to reveal the most bizarre nighttime food tip ever and how I stumbled on this one weird food that torches belly fat if you eat it exactly 30 minutes before you go to bed at night. Exactly. My doctor eats this bedtime belly burner and he's now slim and trim in his late 60s. My grandmother uses my nighttime belly trimmer and she's lost her belly flab at 92 years old. Here's how it works. You will set your alarm on your phone or watch to go off 30 minutes before going to bed, and then you'll eat this one food and watch what happens to your belly fat. Oh, it works wonders on thigh fat, back fat, face fat, you name it. Now, before I reveal it to you, have a look at my wife and best friend, Nicole. You know, I've been absolutely crazy about her since the moment she walked into this restaurant back in June of 2007. How time flies, right? Nicole is smart, driven, a fantastic mom, and my hero. I don't mind saying this to the world, and I'm not one of those guys that keep their feelings to themselves, so believe me when I tell you this, no amount of body fat or any kind of illness would ever change my love for Nicole. I loved her just as much when she was 35 pounds overweight, struggling with Crohn's disease, suffering with depression, afraid she wouldn't live to see our kids grow up and get married, and terrified of growing old before her time. Yet the honest-to-God truth was so painfully clear. She didn't love herself as much as she used to. And I was desperate to help her fall in love with Nicole again. So imagine the joy she experienced when she found out what you're about to find out today. My foolproof, willpower-free, eat what you love weight loss plan that I discovered completely by accident, that Nicole used to go from 163 pounds to 128 pounds in 6 weeks, and later used on myself to go from 244 pounds to 206 pounds in 6 weeks, all while eating whatever we wanted 3 days out of the week. And it all comes down to one food we eat before bed. 30 minutes before bed to be precise. Even if you don't fall asleep in 30 minutes, that's okay. Just shoot for that 30-minute window. Listen up, and I'll tell you how we did it. All I ask is that you pay close attention to this fast-paced, step-by-step video all the way to the end. If you do, you'll never look at weight loss or diets the same way, and you'll walk away today with a plan that has helped over 1,869 other men and women of all ages, 19 to 91 years old, lose all the weight they wanted without sacrificing their favorite foods, reclaim the health and energy they lost over the years, enjoy their love life with the drive they believed was long gone. Surprise! Remember how awesome it felt to get a perfect night's sleep consistently, experience the benefits of an autopilot weight loss plan you don't even have to think about, and fit into that hot, sexy dress you've hidden in the closet, or those college day jeans, and so much more. My name is Dan Long. You know, for as long as I can remember, I struggled with my weight. Nicole didn't mind, but she was really worried that I might pass away from a heart attack or diabetes before I turned 50. Can you blame her? This was me after trying just about every weight loss diet you can think of. So trust me, I get it that you're probably a tad skeptical when I say you can eat whatever you want 3 days a week and lose all the weight. You may think this is a gimmick, or that you have to starve yourself on the other days, or that you have to rely on magic weight loss powders and potions, or that you have to be genetically blessed to pull this off. Believe me, I would have thought the same thing, until the pain in my partner's heart drove me to find a solution. A cure for her ongoing struggles with her weight, and a fix for my own weight loss woes. It was only through sheer luck that I stumbled upon the answer. I'll tell you that story in just a moment, plus tell you precisely how you can lose weight too. This isn't theory. This isn't book learning, as my dad used to say. And to be 100% frank with you, this isn't a quick fix. Sure, you'll lose weight faster and easier than ever, but let me just say this before we go any further. My faith demands I tell you the truth. And the truth is, weight loss is never easy. However, I discovered a system that makes weight loss as easy as possible. So I want you to rest assured, despite the spectacular news I'm about to share, I'm always going to level with you. And I'm only going to share tips and secrets proven to work on hundreds of folks just like you. Folks who are now slimmer, happier, and more energetic than ever. Folks who enjoy whatever they please 3 days a week and who are dropping pounds of unwanted fat faster than ever. How does that sound to you? Great! Just one more thing. Do you see this little marking? That marking links to scientific, peer-reviewed research confirming everything you're about to see. You see, my system may have been born out of luck and hard work, but it's now backed by cutting-edge weight loss science, and it's even doctor-approved. The next few minutes will be a total health and body game changer for you. The scientific discovery that I'm about to share with you is so stupid simple that I ask myself all the time, why didn't anybody else think of this? Strategic eating all your favorite foods while enjoying life to its fullest, forcing your body to drop pounds and inches of pure, stubborn belly fat, preventing any heart attack, stroke, or deadly disease every single day. But first, let me tell you why I gained 38 pounds of deadly belly fat in just 6 months, inheriting deadly blood pressure of 189/118, periodic blurred vision, daily headaches, serious heart palpitations, increased ringing in the ears, borderline diabetic, a cholesterol level of 266, and an LDL, which is your bad cholesterol, and triglycerides of over 200. All of this in just 6 months from eating whatever I desired 24/7 and a nagging lower back injury that would leave me immobilized and end up causing a huge amount of stress and pain for my family and I. Yet, it was the near-fatal attack I had on my 43rd birthday that would lead me to this unusual overfeed hour that would change Nicole's and my life forever. If you currently have 5 or more pounds of belly fat right now, you too can be a walking time bomb of potentially deadly diseases without the slightest clue, just like it did me. And this was only from 6 months of bad eating habits. Can you imagine 1, 3, or 5 years or more of this type eating behavior? Nicole and I had continued to pack on pounds of uncomfortable, deadly belly fat each and every single week, continuing to put stress on our hearts and overall health. Had I not found this overfeed hour trick before it was too late, who knows how much precious time I had left before God called me home, potentially leaving behind my 2 daughters, son, and my wife. And you know what really ticks me off? How many countless late-night TV infomercial diet nutrition gimmicks Nicole has fallen victim to in the past years that only led her to gaining more and more weight, making her belly bigger and bigger while visually making her look 10 plus years older than she really is. I'll guarantee you this, men and women over the age of 35 will be shocked and appalled once I reveal in this short presentation the #1 obesity food additive that you're consuming right now that is destroying your metabolism and hormonal triggers, forcing your body to never let go of pounds and inches of stubborn belly fat that contributed to my near-fatal scare on my 43rd birthday. And also help Nicole's body transform to lose 35 pounds, especially from her waist and thighs. And get this, I lost 38 pounds of belly fat from my stomach, preventing me from any harmful, risky surgery, dangerous prescription medicines, and all the long-term side effects that come with them. This science-backed overfeed hour discovery will not require you to slave over some dreaded cardio machine, wasting your precious personal time, or cut out all your favorite foods at your next holiday, out-to-dinner experience, birthday, or social event out on the town with the men or ladies. Nope, you'll never be the oddball next to your friends and family, having only a bland salad or a piece of well-cooked protein as your restricted meal. Instead, you'll turn back your over 35 degenerating metabolism clock with one super simple overfeed hour that will change your life overnight. So if you're eating less to lose weight, going low carb or starving yourself of your favorite carbs, or hooked on caffeine supplements that don't work, or using one of those crazy exercise gizmos, or working out for hours with one of those infomercial exercise DVDs, then you need to stop now. Let's be clear on one important fact. It's not your fault that you have been lied to and still struggle with dangerous belly fat, low energy, and aging, achy body parts. Seriously, Nicole fell for those silly gimmicks, only causing her to gain fat around her stomach and waist, emotionally sending her into a very dark place. To be quite frank with you, if you're over 35 years of age, concerned about high blood pressure, menopause, low energy, heart disease, diabetes, high cholesterol, or even a stroke, you'll need to listen real close. You absolutely 100% have to lose those excess pounds of deadly belly fat around your midsection before potential irreversible damage is done. Make sure you stay with me for the next 3 minutes. Otherwise, you may miss out on what could be the one most vital piece of information that could save your life, like it did for me and Nicole from her embarrassing emotional roller coaster ride. I'm going to lay everything out for you, including the first time ever made public Overfeed Hour secret that banished 73 pounds of stubborn stomach fat, reducing your joint pain and your high risk for high blood pressure, menopause, type 2 diabetes, while balancing your youth hormone and increasing your energy and sex drive, lightning fast. This is exactly what Allison from New York experienced. She lost 38 pounds of embarrassing belly fat permanently, eliminating her knee pains and shortness of breath when walking up the stairs, gaining back her energy and her confidence to play tennis again. Then there's Mike's incredible story from Florida, who used this super simple Overfeed Hour to banish over 130 pounds of stressful belly fat while reducing the risk of heart attack or stroke and years of dangerous medications. Or how about Courtney from Massachusetts, who used this exact super simple Overfeed Hour you're about to discover to look dazzling and feel her best ever for her magical wedding day. Then go to conquer a 10K race to boot. Here's what Mike shared about his incredible transformation. I'm no longer fearful of what tomorrow will bring. Your information presentation was the life-changing experience that helped me overcome my fears of being overweight for the rest of my life. I used the super simple Overfeed Hour to lose over 130 pounds of depressing belly fat, dramatically reducing my risk for a heart attack or stroke. At first, I was skeptical, but after losing multiple inches of belly fat in the first 7 days, I was hooked. Plus, I get to eat whatever I want 3 days a week. I can't thank you enough for finally helping me achieve my goal. And we haven't even scratched the surface yet of the 1,869 testimonials of men and women just like you that have achieved life-changing success. I'll share exactly how they transformed their lives and bodies in just a minute. But before we go any further, let me introduce our 2 beautiful daughters, Leah and Summer, and our son, Austin. Here's a family picture of us goofing around one early morning in Tampa, Florida. If I hadn't abandoned my normal diet for just those 6 short months after my lower back injury just before my birthday, I would have never stumbled upon this Overfeed Hour discovery that would end up saving Nicole from hitting rock bottom and ultimately my life. I have to admit, Nicole's and my health and body transformations are nothing short of a God-sent miracle. I remember it like yesterday, my weak body being rushed to the emergency room, praying along the way for some miraculous miracle, wondering if I would live to see my kids grow up. Oh, this chokes me up to think about how I could have let myself get this way. Sure, Nicole and my genetics aren't perfect, but nobody's are. I should have paid more close attention to the warning signs. My stomach bulging out from bad eating habits, being over 40, and carrying in excess of 30 pounds of dangerous belly fat. Not to mention, I felt sluggish, skin color was off, and walking up a flight of stairs made me winded and lightheaded. And working out, you can forget it. Even walking fast felt like a